Welcome back, everybody. So, I have a Haiboxing vehicle here. This is item number 903A. And I have a very long-standing relationship with Haiboxing. HBX, I would say I've probably unboxed and tested more of their vehicles than any other brand since I've been on YouTube. I've probably been doing their stuff for probably 7 years or more. Maybe, I don't know, somewhere around in there. But to the point where I've got the majority of their vehicles. And they contacted me and asked me if I'd like to give another one of their vehicles a test. And when I saw it was one I didn't have, absolutely. Because their vehicles are built good. And all the ones they have still run. Every single one of them I can go put a battery in right now and take it out on the track. The grandkids, visitors, I use all these things out on the track for them. They're a great vehicle to have, especially for beginners, and especially for beginners that you want to stick around in the hobby because they actually got a good product. And that's where this comes in. Now we have another one. This is another brushless deal. This looks pretty good. We got a brushless motor, oil shocks, metal differentials, looks like metal spur. This is a very decent looking vehicle from the outside. Now I haven't popped it open yet, which is what we're getting to. Let's see here. Should be pretty simple coming up out of here. I wanted to get this thing unboxed so I could get it out and start testing it. I think this is a really good looking truck. That's why I was very happy to test this one when they asked me. And Shazam! There we are. I mean, just look at that thing, is cool looking. I really like the paint job on this one, and I like the squared off body style. I like square trucks. Tires feel nice. You got foam in them. Let's get the rest of our accessories out real quick so I can just get rid of the rest of this cardboard on the table in general. We're not getting repackaged, so we'll rip in there like an animal. Oh yeah, we got it. That's my favorite part about unboxing, is just throwing the stuff. Well, it looks like a pretty standard little Haiboxing radio, which I've got this on several of my others. It's a good radio. It fits in the hand nice, leaves you plenty of room. It does have a hard plastic wheel. That's probably my only gripe, which isn't very much of a gripe. You have all of your trims, all of your reverses, your on and off, and you got a bind button here, which a lot of times works the lights. And it takes 3 AAAs. I say AAAs, 3 AA's. And let's see here. They're usually pretty good about including a lot of little parts too. Got an extra set of body pins. Hey, alright, that's kind of cool. I'm used to getting the standard T-wrench when we open these things up. Let's get this out of here. Look at that. Looks like a very nice little lug wrench. That's pretty cool. I'm going to be able to enjoy that on more than just this. Here's your wheelie bar. They give you 2 of the USB chargers and 2 batteries. The other one's already on the inside. We got a 7.4 1600 mAh 30C. These aren't bad little batteries. I haven't had one fail on me yet. Pull our body pins off. We'll get that plastic peeled off the body before we run it. Yeah, that's what I figured. They already had the other body on the inside. Oh, that's pretty nice. They've added foam discs so your body doesn't rattle. That's pretty cool. Oh, you see look at the size of those axle shafts. And you got metal cups. I've had really good luck out of them for their durability. There's videos of me driving these things off of 2-story roofs. Not this particular model, but other Haiboxing models. Well, those are some very thick axles. And let's see here what else we got going on. Yeah, we got lights in the front. I can see them. Peel off this little sticker. The heat sink on our aluminum heat sink on our brushless motor. I can't 100% tell you what kV this motor is at the moment. I'll see if I can find the information on that. Looks like we got a capacitor pack on our leads. That's pretty cool. Those are... Oh, let's see here. That is not a bad little plop test. Really good looking chassis underneath. Oh yeah, we got twist but no breakage. We like that. I'm herking on it a bit. So that gives you a little bit of the idea of the durability of these vehicles. Let's get a battery charged up and get this thing out and run it. We'll do a multi-surface run on it. We'll run it on pavement, dirt, possibly the skate park. I don't want to go too crazy on the skate park on the first run, because it doesn't matter how good your vehicle is. If you take it to the skate park, you are literally asking for trouble and broken parts. But let's get her out and run her. Well, you want to put your wheelie bar on. It's 4 Phillips head screws. These guys right here, which they include a screwdriver. You'll take this tail piece off. Now this is where your pins set in for your rear A-arms. So those are going to pop out on you and fall like that when you take that off, which your dog bone is going to come out. So this gives us an opportunity to really see how large that dog bone is. That's nice. Just make sure you have that all back in place before you pop that back on. And your wheelie bar, you can see it has the new spots for them there. Just slide it on and bolt it down, you'll be good to go. We have made it to our location, and when you put the battery in, the way I do it is I like to put the balance port on the inside. That way you don't have to worry about it rolling out here and getting run over by your car, and it gives you just the right amount of room for your battery connector, so that's kind of not flopping all over the place either. Okay, we are at the skate park. I know, kind of starting in a pretty hard place to take it easy, right? Oh, those skid steers are fun. I'm gonna tear these tires up. Okay, it doesn't seem to be too bad. The actual miles per hour on this thing, I don't have my GPS with me, but let's see here. That's going full out. There, we're going through that grass. It's wet grass, no problem. You're kind of doing a range test here too. Get going down through here. Don't have any of my trim set yet either. All right, let me do a little adjusting. It's burning rubber. But yeah, I'm gonna guess probably somewhere in the low 20s. It's about what it feels like. It feels like it's fast enough to have quite a bit of punch for when you need it. Obviously from the little skid steers we've been doing there. Well, I think it drives really good. Let's see here. Did I knock the headlight out? Yeah, I knocked the headlight out of its holder. We'll pop that back in. Those headlights just push right in if they ever come out on you. Just little squares. They push right in, no problem. How about that for a test? And it landed it. I don't think it did any damage. The through the leg shot. This thing drives really good. Juiced it a little too hard on that. Okay, I'm gonna try to go up this ramp and then transfer over to the half pipe. Oh, I got one tire off. There we go. I put us back on. Well, it was a good attempt. It kind of cleared the half pipe. We're not hurting it though. I really like to bash these Haiboxings hard because I know they can take it. I'll do stuff with one of these guys that I wouldn't do with some of the other brands because they just can't take this type of punishment. I rung the bell on that one. Oh, it might be on my top. Yep. That was a good jump. I'm kind of running this uncut for the most part because you see there's no editing. This is just how good these things come out of the box. Oh! Oh, I missed big time on that one. That was pretty much just head on into that. Let's bring her up here and have an inspection. Are we any worse for wear? Steering works good. Got throttle both directions, plenty. Let's flip her upside down. I'm not seeing anything broken, nothing cracked. I did knock a body pin out, but I got that. The body doesn't have any holes in it yet. And I don't know how much more of a test you really want, because that was, in my opinion, if that is what you want out of a vehicle, to be able to bash it and have it stand up to it, this is a pretty good one to go with, in my opinion. Because I mean, I'm all smiles right now. That was really fun. I did some silly stuff, a lot of big jumps that should have broke it but didn't. They just really make nice stuff. I'll do another, see if I can get another big jump here. No, big wreck. Come on, tip off the end, that'd be cool. There it goes. I pulled the other body pin out when I did that. And I think I've thoroughly abused this for you guys. Alright, I can get the body pins back in. But in my opinion, pretty daggone good little truck. I will leave links for this in the description below. I'd really like to thank Haiboxing for sending this to me. I've always enjoyed working with these guys. They make great products, and they just keep getting better over time. Those are some really nice looking shocks. I mean, it's just pretty good looking package in general. And nothing that hurt. I can lay my hand on everything, and I was running it pretty hard. Excellent. All right, guys, I'll leave you a link. I hope you enjoyed it. Good little truck, and I will catch you on the next video. Later.